Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be doing just getting ready and stuff and trying a couple new products that I got. And yeah, so first what I'm going to do is prime my face. I think I'm going to do my face first, which I normally don't do, but I don't know, I just feel like doing that today. And I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Hydrating Primer Mist. This is a kind of an extreme spray, but since it's before makeup, like that kind of doesn't really matter. And then in like my oily / pore type areas, I'm going to put this Peter Thomas Roth Skin to Die For No Filter Mattifying Primer, which honestly, this says mattifying, but to me it feels like silky. It doesn't feel like too much mattifying or anything. Like, I find that my Cover FX Blurring Primer is more mattifying than this, so I don't find that this is like too much or anything. Hopefully this is in focus. I feel like it is. Just putting that on my nose, my chin, like those type of areas. And I really like this because it isn't too drying. It doesn't make you look crepey or anything like that. I put a little bit more of that. For foundation, I'm going to be trying a new one today. And this is the Revlon Photo Ready Candid Foundation. And I haven't tried this yet. I saw a video where I watched Cassie Thriftick's video on this. And she said it was really good. We have similar skin types, so hopefully it is. At first I thought this was going to be too light, but honestly, it might not be. Like, honestly, I'm pretty pale right now. And I think I'm just in denial. The brush that I'm going to use is my Real Techniques foundation brush from the Brush Crush line. I just used a little bit, maybe not even a full pump. So, and that is what it's looking like. Yeah, so I'm going to use a little bit more. I'm going to put, here's what a full pump is. I'm going to put, but it did seem to like cover some. It's a little light, but honestly, not anything noticeable. Like, yeah, it isn't really that light as I thought it was. Like, it's basically like maybe the tiniest eensy bit off. But I think that's mainly due to the undertone. This is a neutral undertone, and I have more of like a warm undertone. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this makes me look a little bit casket ready, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I'm looking a little gray, to be honest. I think it's due to the neutral undertone. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to, yeah, this isn't the color for me. So I'm gonna have to like exchange this. Well, to fix that, I'm gonna add in some of this CoverGirl Clean, because this is a little too dark for me right now, so I feel like the mixture of the two will just like, there's that warmth. Yeah, here we go. That looks much better. Maybe not on camera, but in person it does. And that's actually a better undertone. Like, this actually has like a warm / golden undertone. Which I'd say I'm a little more olive, but I don't know. That looks much better. But I'd say that first foundation has about a medium coverage. Once built up, I'd say it has a light to medium at first. But now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to conceal my under eyes using the NYX HD concealer. I like this concealer. I feel like it does have good lasting power and it has pretty good coverage. I don't like super full coverage on my face. I like a fuller coverage under eye, but I don't like too much full coverage. Some full coverages are like just too full coverage, if you know what I mean. See, that under eye concealer does have really good coverage. As you can see, my upper lids have a little bit of darkness and everything peeking through, and you can see like that covered up a lot. And now I'm going to use the Coty Airspun powder. And I'm just going to use a little bit. I'm not going to use all that that's in the top. And I'm going to use this e.l.f. Small taper brush, which I really like that brush. And set the under eye. Take a little bit in. Sorry if the camera shook just then. That's my under eye set, and for the rest of the face, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me in the color Light, which it says light, but when I show you, this is the color that they're calling light. On camera, it's not looking as dark as it is in person. And then when it goes on, it has like a warmth and like just a look to it that is definitely not light. I feel like it's more on the medium side. I'm just gonna use the bronzer I always use, so I'm just gonna speed through that real quick. For blush, since I'm gonna be using this palette for my face anyway, I'll use this color right here as a blush. Okay, that's the problem with using eyeshadows as blush. I just got the slightest bit of that blue color in there. So I'm gonna have to pinch a little bit more so that I'm not getting that blue. That is a really pretty blush if you have this palette and use. Like a smaller blush brush than I did. For highlighter, I'm going to use this AOA Studio Glow Baby Illuminating Drops in the color Morning Glow. And here that is. Hopefully I didn't put too much. Okay. And I'm gonna take my e.l.f. Small Stipple. Ooh, that's really pretty and pretty intense. That is really pretty. And I just dabbed a little, let me blend that in with my blush a little bit better. And just put whatever excess powder I have on top so that it stays. And that didn't really dim it at all either. I really like that highlighter. I would just say with that highlighter, like, you need more than you think you do. Like how some people say put the tiniest drop. You need a little bit more than that. But it still, like, ends up looking very glowy and very pretty. And for eyes, I know everybody uses concealer as primer now, but I feel like for my oily lids, like, eyeshadow primer is the best. And I like Milani eyeshadow primer is a really good eyeshadow primer. And I'm just gonna put on my eyes. Yeah, and this foundation looks really good even after, like, powder and everything. Because sometimes in the winter, like, I've noticed when my skin is a little more dry, even though I normally have oily combination skin. When my skin's more dry in the winter, like, when I set with powder, sometimes it takes the foundation from looking okay and, like, just like a nice matte finish to looking cake face, and sometimes it can do that. And now I'm going to put a brow bone color. I'm just going to use this Highlight 1 color from the IBY Highlight and Contour Palette, which I've used 1,000 times on this channel. I've used that a lot on my channel. And I'm going to take this Crown fluffy, like, eyeshadow brush. And I really like this brush for brow bone color. I don't set my whole lid anymore because honestly I've found that I like the way everything works better, especially with this eye primer. When I don't set it in, I noticed when I was setting my eyeshadow primer that the colors weren't as vibrant as I would like them to be and stuff. So I prefer to just leave it alone now, and I'm going to use that mustard color from this palette. The matte mustard, not the shimmery mustard. And use that as a transition color. And see, this would not be as vibrant as it is if I had set this whole thing. It would be a lot less vibrant. And I'm just going to put that in the crease, and then blend it up a little bit towards the brow bone. Blank slate color switching thing on. And I'm doing that with this Coastal Scents BR260. I don't know if they changed the names or not. I've had this for years, and I still really like it. And I'm going to use that color that I used as blush, that matte, like, red color. And, oh, by the way, I don't even know if I said what, this is the Rimmel Magnif'eyes Jewel Rocks edition eyeshadow palette. It says eye contouring palette, but eyeshadow palette. And I'm putting that color that I used as blush in the crease. I love these type of, like, kind of burnt orange type colors, or like burnt, like, kind of rusty orange with the yellow color is really pretty. The yellow color, like, bordering it and kind of mixing with it a little bit, it's really pretty. And, I don't know what, to deepen the crease, I'm going to take something from another palette, because honestly, this doesn't really have a crease deepener shade. And this is just like a dark brown from this Lorac palette that I have. But if you have any type of just neutral brown in your collection, then that will work. And we don't want that other color to disappear either, so we're just going to put that back down. I just wanted a little bit more definition. And then blend a little bit. I want this to be kind of blown out and, like, not really harsh lines or anything. And then for the lid, I don't know why that just made me think of that sponge of the lid freeze with patch. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this as my lid color, this one right here. I love, like, the concept of these colors. Like, these colors together just are really beautiful. Like, And I'm going to put that in like the center of the lid. And see, these shimmers are really good quality. Like, you have to build them up a little bit more, like the teensiest bit more. But I find that it's worth it, and they're really pretty. And then I'm going to put this next to it on the far side, like right here. And you would never think to put like this red and this like bluish color together, but it honestly is really pretty. And then on the inner part of the lid, I'm going to put that shimmery mustard color from the palette. And then kind of go over that just a little bit. I've been loving doing this, like putting a shadow in like the inner part and then go over the crease a little bit with it, like right under the crease. I don't know if you see what I mean, but it's just a really pretty look to me. I'm going to use my finger to pack on in the middle a little bit more of that color. I'm going to wet that a little bit using some setting spray. And then you guys will probably be able to see a little bit more. And it'll make it a little bit more of like a fluid type thing. See how that just goes right over top of that. This red color is probably the smoothest one in the palette, like the smoothest metallic type color in the palette. I like how smooth and metallic it is. And then I'm going to wet my finger. And like basically layer those until you get your desired effect, which I feel like I got mine. And then for the lower lash line, I'm going to take that red shade on this fluffier brush and like just use that as kind of a base. And then I'm going to take this pencil type brush and take a little bit of that shimmery red and put that there, and then put some of that yellow in there. And then in the middle, I'm going to wet a little bit of that blue color again. So kind of make a similar effect on the lower lash line. To brows. And for brows, I look kind of weird with this eye makeup and then no brows. I'm going to fill my brows with the Benefit Ka-Brow in number 5. Oh, it stopped recording. That other brow seems to just turn out bad no matter what I do, and then my good brow, which is this one, always seems to turn out the way I want it. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my finicky brow. And I'm going to use this L'Oreal Brow Stylist Boosting Set, which I'm pretty sure I've used this on my channel before. I think I did in my everyday makeup thing. I don't know, maybe not. But it makes you look like you have like fuller brow hairs and all that. Alright, that's the brows, and now I'm going to do just a thin line of eyeliner. I don't think, well, maybe I might do a wing, actually. Yeah, I'm just going to do a thin line of eyeliner. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it on camera. I always try to get it on camera, and then, like, it seems to just not work. Okay, and there is the finished eyes, and I did not mean to do this thick of a wing, but it happens, life happens. Now what I'm going to do is spray on a little bit of setting spray. I'm going to be using the CoverGirl Look Lockup. I don't feel like I need too much because that foundation does not have a drying appearance or anything. Before I moved on to like lashes and everything, I'm going to do my lips, and for that, I don't know, I think what would go with this is like more of a, I don't know, maybe more of like a reddish color. So I'm going to try this ColourPop Love Bug liquid lipstick. Okay, I'm going to put on lashes, and then I will decide if I want to keep this lip or what I want to do. Okay, I'm just going to add a little bit more of that red color on the outside. A bit more of that middle blue color. I noticed once you put lashes on, you always end up having to add a few more things. And I have on lower lash line, mascara and everything. And now I'm going to put on an inner corner highlight, and I'm going to use this right here. I'm going to put a little bit of gloss on here because I don't know if I like this on its own, this red. Because it's a little bit drying. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys like this video. I haven't straightened my hair in a long time, and I know you guys probably think I curled my hair and waved it and just brushed it and all that, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I straightened my hair, and then like a few hours later I put it in a ponytail, and this is the look that I got. Like, my hair's naturally curly, and I just recently straightened it for the first time in a really long time. But here is the finished look, and I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to see more videos from me, and I will see you guys later. Bye! If you can see my lash glue, just ignore it, because honestly it's still drying a little bit.